Hello everybody, so I will be doing chapter 3 today, which is introducing list. In this chapter, we're going to learn what lists are and how to start working with the elements in the list. Lists allow us to store sets of information in one place, whether we have just a few items or millions of items. Lists are one of Python's most powerful features, readily accessible to programmers, and they tie together many important concepts in programming. So a list is a collection of items in a particular order. We can make a list that includes letters of the alphabet, digits, names, and so forth. We can put anything that we want in a list, and the items in our list don't have to be related in any particular way. So for the first example, we have bicycles, and then we have list, which our list consists of the values track, Cannondale, redline, and specialized. And for list, we use the square brackets. We use square brackets to show that this is a list. So we have bicycles. I'm putting bicycles. I'm just going to run this. Sorry, my laptop is a bit slow. And there we go. So it's going to print out the exact list as it is. So if we ask Python to print a list, it returns its representation of the list, including the square brackets. So accessing elements in the list, lists are ordered collections, so we can access any element in a list by telling Python the position or the index of the item we desire to pull out of the collection. So we write the name of the list, which is bicycles, followed by the index of the item that is in the brackets that we want. So for example, we want to access the bicycle that is in index 0. So this is index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3. So for index 0, it has to print out check. So if I print that, let me comment this out. Sorry, I made a mistake there. Let me clear my terminal. So bicycles is not defined. What do you mean? Okay, I think let me not comment this out because it doesn't want to print out the nomenclature once again. And there we go. We have check, and this is what I want. So we have check. So check is on index 0. Okay. So there's another example where we can use the string methods that we learned in chapter 2 on any element in the list. For example, we can format the element track to look more presentable by using the title method, which is here. So we're gonna say message is equals to f string. My first bicycle was a bicycle. Index 0 dot title, and then it has track. Excuse me. Okay, my laptop is really slow, so it's taking too long to print out what I wanted to print out. Okay, there we go. My first bicycle was I don't know what's doing that. Let's see. My first bicycle was a trick. I don't know why it's giving me this error. I honestly don't know why. So index position start at 0 and not 1. Python considers the first item in a list to be at position 0, not position 1. This is what I mentioned before with this list. So using individual values from a list, we can use individual values from a list just as we would any other variable. For example, we can use f strings to create a message based on a value from a list. If we pull the first bicycle from the list composing a message, is the message if my first bicycle was bicycles 0 dot title print message. Yeah, I do not know what the problem is with my, because when I try to make it an f string, it's giving back random object here. Yasmin, is when you on your chapter 3, when you're trying to run your f string on the bicycles.py, does it run perfectly, or do you also get an error? Yasmin, can you hear me?
Sorry, Martha. No, I can't hear you. What file did you say?
So on chapter 3, bicycles.py, after the list
Yes.
bicycles, there's an f
Yes.
string where its message is equals to
My first
f.
bicycle.
Yes, my first bicycle was. So when you run that, does it show normally? Because with mine, it's just showing weird objects in there. So it says my first bicycle was, and then it says built-in method title of string object at then numbers. So I don't know what might be the problem.
Let me just test that.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let me just move on. It's fine.
No, it doesn't, sadly. I'm having an error as well. Why
An
though?
error as well. Okay, so it's not just on my side. Okay, let me just continue. So with modifying elements in the list, the syntax of modifying an element is similar to the syntax for accessing an element in the list. To change an element, use the name of the list followed by the index of the element you want to change, and then provide the value you want that item to have. So for example, we have a list of motorcycles. Sorry. We have a list of, let me just clear my terminal. We have a list of motorcycles, which is Honda, Yamaha, and Suzuki.